Hello, Purple Hearts, and welcome to the Recap episode number 58. Number 58. Okay, if you are new here, welcome. My name is Sexy Harlem 125, and I come and do the questions of the day that I put on my community wall with you all since yesterday was the Super Bowl. I pushed my live back so that y'all could go ahead and enjoy. You ain't got nobody interrupting you or nothing like that. I did not. I knew that if I came live yesterday, you know, it wasn't going to be nobody here. So I'm going to make this quick. I'm going to make this real quick. I didn't really do much this week. Yesterday, I went and had my card making class with my seniors, and that was very nice. They really appreciated me um, picking out the papers and everything for them so they can make Valentine's cards, because that's what it's all about. They made Valentine's cards. They had enough to make 5 or 6 cards a piece. Okay. I had 5 people there and they all sat. They were happy for an hour and it was great. They had a good time. I saw a lot of creativity in what they were doing, and that's great. It's nice to see that seniors still have it. I'm saying just because you're a senior does not mean that you don't have it anymore. So that was the main thing I did. Okay, that was great. I enjoyed it. So I linked the videos, the shorts that I'm talking about in this video right here. I made it easy for y'all because there are a lot of these videos. The recap is all about me recapping the questions of the day that I created the week before. Okay, so I'm going to try to come through and do this a different way, but I have to practice first and I don't want to do it now. I'm going to have it, I hope I have it down by next Sunday, because it would be better to see the short on the screen. So I have to remember. I used to have muscle memory when I used StreamYard and I knew how to do it. It wasn't a thing, but then I forgot. So I'm just going to have to sit down and do it all over again, learn how to do it all over again. I know it's easy. I know it's simple. I'm going to get it down. Okay. So we have started off with the month of February. This is Black History Month. You understand? We have Valentine's Day. That's why you see the hearts up here on the screen, because of Valentine's Day. And yeah, I'm trying to keep it with the theme all month long of Valentine's Day. So I'm going to try to find, for next Sunday, I'm going to try to find something for Black History Month so I can come through with that, so You won't see hearts on the screen all the time. You know what I mean? So let me see. I put my phone on do not disturb. Okay, let's get this in. Hey, Sonia J. Happy Black History Month to you. I hope you're doing well and I hope you're walking out the door. Or did you get the football flu? Yes, Heart Health Month. Exactly. It is also Heart Health Month as well. I hope you're doing well. And I hope your team won. If you watch football, I woke up just in time for the halftime show. And I was in here doing my little 2-step and 3-step by myself to Bad Bunny. Okay, 21 minutes. Lord. So I was doing my little 1-step, 2-step to Bad Bunny. I didn't have any complaints about him singing in his native tongue because that's where he's from. So why is anybody mad? I don't understand why anybody's mad, but okay. I really enjoyed it. And then after that, I didn't care about the game no more. What you said? Yup, that was me. That was me. Oh my goodness. That was me last night. And then the Winter Olympics are going on. In case nobody knows, the Winter Olympics are going on. They are being shown on Peacock. So I watched a little bit of curling today. I have to go back and finish watching that. You know, so far the United States is at the bottom. They got 2 medals. I'm like, why are we at the bottom? Why are we at the bottom? Exactly. They are part of the United States. Listen, I was Puerto Rican and Dominican last night. Okay. And I watched him on the awards as well. Okay, so you did like I did. You watched the halftime show. uh yeah, I watched the halftime show. It was good. I mean, that halftime show was very creative. I liked the way they had the grass. They made it seem like they was really outside. Well, they was outside, but you know what I'm saying. They had the icy stand. They had the men out there playing dominoes. I mean, it was just the whole thing. The nail salon set up. I was like, wow, yeah, they really did it. They really did it. Yep, sugar cane. That too, sugar cane. Yes, they had it going. I said, well, this is real creative right here. Oh, he represented. He represented. Yes, he did. And now they want to make noise outside. They want to play. They want to play. Hold, please. Yes, he did. He represented. He really did. And listen, I don't have a problem with it. I enjoyed it. It was something different. You know, it was something different. It was totally different. It was totally fine with me. Now, I really didn't see. I was looking at the stands when they put the camera towards the stands. And I really didn't see nobody standing up and dancing. And I said, ooh, y'all bunch of haters. Exactly. They was a bunch of haters. I swear. I was like, come on. I mean, they have created a lot of things. And the food. Let's not forget about the food. They got the nerve to sit there on their behinds and don't want to, get up and dance and represent this man. Child. Anyway, I had a good time at halftime. And then after that, I turned because I like football, but neither one of my teams made it. So I was like, okay, I'm not watching. I'm not mad at who won. Congratulations. Who was that won? Was it the Seahawks that won? I'm not mad at it. I'm not mad at it. Not at all. Yeah, okay. Congratulations to the Seahawks and all their fans. Y'all now have a ring. Okay, listen. I'm not mad about it. Exactly. Exactly. Congratulations. Somebody had to win, And the Jets and the Giants, I don't know what's wrong with them. I don't know what happened. I really wasn't watching like that, but hey, they didn't make it. At one point, I thought the Jets were going to make it, and they didn't make it either. Somebody had to win, so congratulations to the Seahawks again. All right. These are the questions of the day for February 2nd, February 4th, and February the 6th. And if you paid attention to the date on Groundhog's Day, it was 2/2/26. That's 2226. Okay. I got this thing for numbers. And when I saw that, I was like, oh my God, And then Friday was 2/6/26. So that was 2626 on Friday. And see, no, I guess other people notice, but they don't say anything. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I noticed. I did. I noticed. So we're gonna get on with the recap, episode number 58. And for Monday, the thought was love has no age, no limit, and no death. Love has no age, no limit, and no death. And that, I feel, is correct. Because you can love someone. First of all, there's all types of love, okay? A lot of people seem to think there's only one type of love. No, because you love different people. You love your mom and you love your dad, but you love your dad for other reasons that you love your mom. A lot of people say love is love. I don't agree with that because there are different types of love that you have for different types of people. Like my cat, I loved him so much. Oh my God. When I had to put him down, I was a mess. It was over for me. Okay, so it has no age. Love has no age. It's been here before any of us. Before the world was created, I mean, love has been here. No limit. There's no limit. Here we go. Please hold. What you say? Love No Limit sounds like a song. I think there is a song like that. And love has no death. Love has no age, no limit, and no death. Love does not die. I don't know. Wait a minute. I might have to take that back. In a way, love has no death, but it could be something like if you love someone at one time and they crossed you and now you don't love them anymore. Then you have that type of love has no death where someone has passed on, excuse me, and you are loving them even when they are in the grave. Oh, Mary J. Blige? Oh yeah, that's right. Exactly. Yep. Exactly. So I agree that love has no age, no limit, and no death. The question for that day was, do you like to cuddle? Do you like to cuddle? And I'm going to say this. That's your song for the week? I'm going to say this. I did like to cuddle before menopause. I mean, if my person is putting their arm around me, that's something different. But actually laying down in the bed and cuddling, now since I'm in the menopause stage, I'm gonna get hot. Okay. And not the type of hot everybody else thinking about. Oh, yes, I did, darling, but that time is over because the shorts have been already uploaded. I told y'all I needed them before Sunday because Sunday was the day I was sitting here and uploading them to the channel, but y'all didn't do it. So I had to do it on my own. Cuddle sometimes. Yeah. So I don't mind cuddling. It's just that when I'm hot and you know, now since I'm a woman of a particular age, I am still going through menopause. So, girlfriend, sorry does not cut it. I'm gonna punish y'all for that. Ah. So I like to cuddle. I just, maybe for 5 minutes and then I'm gonna get hot. You know what I'm saying? What you said? Well, all right. So we're gonna move on to Wednesday, 2/4/26. And the thought for that day was hope is being able to see that there is light despite all the darkness. And that's the truth. I agree with that. And sometimes for some people, it's harder for them to bring themselves out of that darkness. We're talking about possible depression. You understand what I'm saying? And yeah, you have to have hope. Hope is something we all need. Like I said, hope is being able to see that there is light despite all the darkness. Sometimes you got to wipe that darkness away with positivity. You, why is this dog barking? You got to wipe the darkness away with positivity so that you can see the light at the end of the tunnel. There is always light at the end of the tunnel. Always, always, always. And I'm going to say this again. I do not have any animals in my house. If you hear a dog barking, that is my neighbor's dog. Okay, not mine. Okay, the question for that day was, what song makes you sad the moment you hear it? What song makes you sad the moment you hear it? The moment I hear I'll Always Love My Mama by the OJs, I think it's by the OJs, I get sad, okay? I'm drinking a little peppermint tea. I get sad because I think about my mother and how they say in the record, you only get one. And that's the truth. You only get one. You only get one. So and I miss my mother. I got her sitting up there on over my TV. She wanted to be cremated, so I had her cremated. And she's sitting up there. And I got a few of her favorite things around her. So yeah, that song makes me sad. So we're gonna move on. And you know what? Friday's thought and Wednesday's thought kind of go together. And I just realized that just now. Thank you very much. Amen, amen, amen. Friday's thought and Thursday's thought go together. Now, uh, Wednesday's thought. Wednesday's thought was hope is being able to see that there is light despite all the darkness. Now, moving on to Friday's thought. Friday's thought is we are twice armed when we fight with faith. Let's see what you say. I can hear some of MJ, Luther, or Whitney songs. Yeah. I mean, those songs I can stand, you know what I'm saying? But it's just that one song, just that one song, it's gonna make me drop some tears. Wednesday's thought and Friday's thought go together. Friday's thought is we are twice armed when we fight with faith. And I say that they go together because hope is being able to see that there is light despite all the darkness, and we are twice armed when we fight with faith. You got to fight to get to the end of the tunnel into the light, right? So that, listen, that's the way I see it. You know what I mean? So the question for Friday. See you here, Sonia J. You might be the next one. You might when I do the pop quiz, you might win again because you're here. You are always here. You might be the one to win again. The question for Friday was, name the biggest risk. The question for Friday was, name the biggest risk you've ever taken. Name the biggest risk you've ever taken. I don't know. I don't know. I could say I'm taking a risk once a month with this biologic because, yeah, wow, that's a question. It is. It is. I could say that. I could say walking outside is a big risk these days. Falling in love is a big risk as well. There are a lot of risks, but I don't know. The biggest risk, oh no, they not. Was that a warning? Here they go. I don't know. Let's see. I think, please hold. Okay, I guess they not coming this way. When I had my first what would you call this? Fibroid removal operation. Okay. Having my son during the pandemic, it scared me, but I held on to faith. Oh, I'm so glad everything worked out. I know that was scary as hell. Girl, I know that was scary. I think having my first surgery when I had to have some fibroids removed, I had 15 fibroid tumors in my stomach. And the last thing I remember saying to the doctor was, "Don't let me die." And she said, "I'm not." And she didn't. She didn't let me die. I'm still here. And then I had to have another surgery a year later because some of them came back and brought company. They brought a sis with them. So I was like, just take my uterus and throw it in the garbage. Just take it and throw it in the garbage. Let's see. Yes, I had blood clots in my leg and I had to have a C-section. Luckily, it was going by the. Okay, good. Ooh, girl. I'm telling you, when you going into surgery, um, you are putting your life in someone else's hands. And if it's your time on that table, your ass is gonna go. And that's what I realized. But I still, told her, I said, please don't let me die. And she didn't. She didn't let me die. She said, Miss Sampler, it's gonna be all right. I said, thank you. Thank you. She said, now you're gonna go night night. I said, oh, I was knocked out. I didn't even get the word okay out. I was out. But had I not gone, yeah, had I not gone, I mean, that would have been something else had I not gone. Um, she told me, I don't understand how you walked around this long with this. I had painful periods. I mean, oh my God. I had painful periods since the age, you know, that they came, but they, just got worse with the fibroids being there. I was like, oh my God. I couldn't. Ooh. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Us women go through a lot. We go through a whole lot. Okay, we go through a lot. And it's crazy. It is really crazy. But there you have it. There you have it. That is our recap, episode number 58. Monday 2226, Wednesday 2426, and Friday 2626. So I don't know when I'm gonna do this. Pop up. It's gonna be on a Sunday. The pop quiz. Oh, trust me, it's gonna be on a Sunday. Cause I wanna catch y'all off guard. So it's definitely gonna be on a Sunday, and it might just be 3 questions. Just 3. Okay. Might be just 3 questions, and that's it. Because I wanna know who's been paying attention. So I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here. Sonia J, thank you for joining me as usual. I appreciate you. Make sure you get home safe. I hope I have talked you to the car. Okay. I hope you are now in the car on your way home. All right. Um, take great care. Be blessed. Here we go. Here we go. Child, they had to wait until the end of the video to come through with the bullshit. Okay. Very good. You get home safe. Take great care. Be blessed. Never stressed. And stay safe always. I am going to find something on television to watch while I get something to nibble on. I haven't been that hungry here as the late, but I'm going to go ahead and do what I need to do. Sonia J, take care. Thank you for joining me and be blessed. Peace out.